Hi, I'm Ben Harris from FleetCrew. Thank you for choosing FleetCrew for your four-wheel drive hire vehicle. We've put together this short safety video. We're here today at Bribery Island and we're going to cover a few things that are really important for you to stay safe on your adventure. You're not allowed to drive on all beaches. You need to do your research. Most beaches where you're allowed to drive, you'll need to get a permit. We're here today at Bribery Island, and Bribery Island requires a permit. Before considering going beach driving, you need to make sure you've got the right vehicle. It needs to be four-wheel drive capable, and you also need to pack some certain items, including recovery gear. As a minimum, we would expect max tracks, a shovel, and a tire pressure compressor. These are really important for driving on the beach, and it's important that you take these along with you. When using roof racks, it's important not to overload them. By overloading them, you can raise the center of gravity and thereby the risk of rollover. It's very important to look at your tide times before heading to the beach. The best time to drive on the beach is 2 hours either side of low tide. Do not drive at high tide. It's very dangerous to be driving at high tide. You can become stuck and the water can damage the vehicle. Before hitting the beach, you need to pull over and deflate your tyres. Coopers recommends between 18 and 26 psi. This is important because it raises the surface area of the tyres, allowing you to float across the sand rather than bogging into the sand. So it's important to follow Cooper's advice and lower your tyres before hitting the beach. It's important when you do deflate your tyres that you reduce your speed. You should be driving to the conditions. It's really important that you don't make any harsh turns because the tyres can come off the rims. When driving on the beach at lower tyre pressures, the heat will build up a little bit more in the tyres, so it's important to rest the vehicle on a regular basis to ensure that there's not too much heat developing within the tyres. After deflating your tyres, you need to engage forward drive before hitting the beach. Every vehicle is slightly different, and our crew at FleetCrew will go through at dispatch how to engage forward drive. When you hit the beach, Australian road rules still apply. Keep to the left of oncoming vehicles, observe the speed signs, drive to the conditions, and drive slower if you need to. Wear your seatbelt and keep inside the vehicle. Don't use your phone or get distracted. Never drink and drive, and never drive tired. Police regularly patrol the beach, and breaking the law will result in heavy fines. When you're driving on the beach, it's best to stay above the waterline but below the high tide mark. This is where the sand is the hardest. Never drive on the dunes. Stick to the tracks to and from the beach. You'll protect the wildlife and also the dunes. If you approach a water crossing, pull over, walk the water crossing to check its depth. They can be a lot deeper than what they seem. If you do get bogged and your wheels are spinning, stop the vehicle, get out and assess. By spinning the wheels further, you're only going to get worse. If you do need to make a recovery, ask your passengers to exit the vehicle and stay in a safe place. This will reduce the weight of the vehicle and make it easier to recover in a safe way. You may need to lower your tyre pressure, if not already lowered to the lower limit. If you think you can recover the vehicle without the use of recovery equipment, engage low range and slowly accelerate. Try not to spin the wheels. If you don't make it out first time, stop and use your max tracks. When you finish your adventure, there's two main things that you need to be aware of. You need to disengage your four-wheel drive and re-inflate your tyres. If possible, it's a good idea to get an underbody wash before you hit the road or a major highway. Also check underneath the vehicle, make sure it's clear of any debris like sticks and make sure there's no damage. Once again, thanks for choosing FleetCrew. We hope you have a fabulous time. If there are any more questions, please ask our dispatch crew, but also look at our website for more information.